Everybody turn around. Today, we're going to learn about stranger danger. Does anybody know what stranger danger is?
No.
Nahila. Everybody look at Hyla as she talks about stranger danger. Quickly, what is stranger danger?
Stranger danger is when somebody actually lives there or might have a board, it doesn't mean you go with them.
They're probably tricking you to kill you. Does everybody now know what stranger danger is? Everybody look over here. I know the sun is bright. But cousin is going to talk to you guys about stranger danger because it's important and you guys are now in school. You started, how many started school? Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you started school. What grade are you in, Israel?
Third.
Joseph, what grade are you in?
Third.
Nahila?
Second.
You? Joshua? What? Kindergarten. So by you guys starting school, there are a lot of bad people that like to stay around schools, and they're called strangers. Does anybody know what a stranger is? What's a stranger?
Somebody don't know.
Somebody that you do not know. Somebody that you never seen before is a stranger. So therefore, if a person comes up to you and say, hey, come with me, do we go?
No.
Do we go? Open your mouths. Do we go?
No.
What if they say, I have a puppy? Would you like to see my puppy? How about you get into my car and come with me so you can see my puppy? Do we go?
No.
What if they have a hoverboard? Nahila likes hoverboards. What if they say, hey, Joseph, would you look at me, Joseph? What if they say, hey, Joseph, you want to try out my new hoverboard? What do you say?
No.
You say no, and then you do what?
Run away.
You run away. Look at me, Israel, and you run away. What if they take you and they grab you? What do?
Trying to run away.
And you scream as loud as you can. And you scream and say, this is not my mommy. Or if it's a guy, say, this is not my daddy. And you scream and then you run. Let me see you run. Hey, you, want to get into my car? And I point out my car and I say, come, let's get in my car. Do we go?
No.
Do we line up like little chickens and go get in the car?
No.
What do?
We run away.
We run away. Why do we run away? So we won't get what? Killed. Do y'all know that they're killing little kids that look like you guys? And now that Halloween is coming up, they're kidnapping children. How many, raise your hand if you want to be kidnapped? If you want to be kidnapped and never see your parents or your family again, raise your hand. Joseph, why don't you want to be kidnapped? Quickly, tell me why. Because you don't want to get killed. Nahila, why do not you want to be kidnapped?
Because I don't like to get killed and I want to see my family for my whole life.
Because you want to see your family for your whole life. So if you want to see your family for your whole life, and if a person walks up to you and say, hey, little girl, I like your shirt. Would you like for me to give you some candy? Come with me. What do? What if they put their hand out and say, come with me? What do?
Run away.
You run away. Joseph, if they come up to you and say, hey, what if they even know your name? And they say, hey, Joseph, your mom told me to come take you with me today. What do? But they said your name. What if they call you by your name and say, hey, Joseph, want to come with me? Do you get in the car with them? Absolutely no. What if they come to you and say, hey, Israel, look at me, Israel. They say, hey, Israel, your mama told me to come pick you up from school today. Come get in my car. What do?
Run away.
You run away. Why do you run away, Israel? Because what?
Because they can kill you.
And also because you do not know them. So a stranger is a person that you do not what?
No.
That you do not know or that you never seen before in your life. So I'm a stranger and I'm coming up to you guys and I'm saying, hey, you four, would you guys like to see my puppy?
No.
Oh, y'all said that like y'all wanted to see him.
No.
Hey, you guys, y'all want to see my puppy?
No.
And what do?
Run away like you mean it.
Well, you better run like you mean it. And you take off running. All right, come back, you four, come back. All right. One more scenario before we end this session of stranger danger. What if a person comes up and they say, hey, would you want to come with me? Give me your hand, Israel. And Israel, all right, Israel like he's out of shape. Come on, take my hand. and they grab Joseph and they say, Joseph, you come with me. And the rest of you guys know that this person is a stranger. But Joseph wants to come. What do?
You tell him to not go because that's a stranger.
Well, you better start screaming. That's what you do. You scream, you grab Joseph's hand, and you say, Joseph, do not go with this person. Because there's always going to be one kid that wants to go. Look at me, you four, because you four are always together. You look and you say, Joseph, you do not go. Or you start screaming for help and say, this man is trying to take my cousin. We do not know him. Can you all do that?
Yes.
Say, we do not know you.
We do not know you.
And you start, don't scream, all right? Don't bust my eardrums. You do not scream. Right now, for practice, do not scream, okay? But you do not go with people that you do not
No.
You do not know. What if they have a puppy? Do you go?
No.
What if they have a cat? Do you go?
No.
What if they have some candy? Do you go?
No.
Ice cream? Do you go?
No.
What if they have a hoverboard? Do we go?
No.
You say, I do not.
No, you.
And what do?
Run away.
You
like
take
you
off
mean it.
running and you run like you mean it. Come on, let's run like you mean it, children. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been watching Stranger Danger. Great information for children. And this is Trey Hearns, and I am where? I am out of here.